morning students once again. So the next problem based on the clearance volume. Here it is given a single stage double acting air compressor which delivers air at 0.25 meter cube per second, and the air is measured at 1.0132 bar and 27 degrees centigrade. So the delivery pressure is given is 7 bar. So at the beginning of the compression, the air is at 0.98 bar and 40 degrees centigrade. So the clearance volume he has given it is 4% of the swept volume. The stroke to bore ratio he has given it as 1.3, that is L by D is equal to 1.3 he has given, and the speed is 1300, it is 300 rpm. So he is asking to calculate the volumetric efficiency, cylinder dimensions, that is the bore and the stroke, indicated power if the index is 1.3, and is also asking to find the mean effective pressure. So it is similar to the previous problem. The thing is, here he has asked to find out not only the cylinder dimensions, he has also asked to find out the mean effective pressure. So if you look into the PV diagram here, okay, so already I have explained you. So from origin up to the point 1 is nothing but clearance volume plus swept volume. So actual volume VA is nothing but 4 to 1. So first thing he has asked to find out the volumetric efficiency. So here he has given the clearance ratio in terms of swept volume. So VC by VS you will get it as 4%. So with the help of this clearance ratio and the pressure ratio, that is P2 by P1, we can calculate the volumetric efficiency, that is 1 plus K minus K into P2 by P1 to the power of 1 by N. So N, the index value he has given it as 1.3. So substituting that, we are going to get the volumetric efficiency as 85.85%. Okay. So next he has asked to find out cylinder dimensions. So before finding the cylinder dimensions, let us find out the third bit, that is the indicated power. So indicated power is nothing but the work required to drive the compressor per cycle. So for clearance volume, we know that the formula is N by N minus 1 P1 into VA in the bracket P2 by P1 to the power of N minus 1 by N minus of 1. So since he has given the actual condition and the suction condition, so we have to find out the what is the actual volume of the air taken in first. So P0 V0 by T0, that is with respect to the ambient conditions, and P1 VA by T1 is nothing but with respect to the suction conditions. So based on this, we are going to get VA is equal to 0.269 metric cube per second. So substituting this VA value in the above equation, that is the indicated power or net work done, we are going to get indicated power as 65.59 kilowatts. Okay. Next is asked to find out the second one, that is the volumetric efficiency, cylinder dimensions. So we know that volumetric efficiency is nothing but actual volume by swept volume. So it is given by VA by VS for one cycle. So for number of cycles, it is but VA by VS into N by 60 into 2, where N is the speed of the compressor, and we are dividing by 60 to convert into revolutions per second, and 2 is nothing but, since it is a double acting, we are supposed to multiply it by 2. So substituting the volumetric efficiency, which we have calculated already, it is 0.858 multiplied by the actual volume, which we have calculated already, it is 0.269, and Vs is given by pi by 4 d square into L. So L is, he has given the ratio of stroke to bore as 1.3. So from this we will get L is equal to 1.3 d. So Vs is nothing but pi by 4 d square L. So L is replaced by 1.3 d into N by 60. So N is given the compressor speed, it is 300 rpm. So it is 300 by 60 to convert into revolutions per second multiplied by 2. So from this we are going to get the value of D is equal to 0.313 meters. So stroke length L is nothing but 1.3 times of the bore. So we are going to get L is equal to 0.407 meters. So next he is asked to find the fourth bit, that is the mean effective pressure. So mean effective pressure is nothing but work done divided by swept volume. So work done we have calculated already, that is nothing but the indicated power. It is 65.59 kilowatts. So swept volume is nothing but pi by 4 d square L. So in this case, while calculating the mean effective pressure, swept volume is nothing but pi by 4 d square L. Don't consider N and 2 here, because that is with refer to only while calculating the volumetric efficiency. So for mean effective pressure is nothing but work done by just a swept volume. So we have calculated what is the bore and stroke. So substituting all these values, we are going to get the mean effective pressure 2094.4 kilopascals. Okay, so that's about the today's class. The next class we'll study with the multi-stage compressor with intercooler. Okay.